Hey! Sleepy Swampert here, and we're gonna discuss the Donkey Kong today. The funny monkey is a grappler. He's big, fast, and strong. What else is there to him? Donkey Kong is huge, and so he's historically been the most nutritious character in the roster to use as combo food. This makes him pretty fun to fight by default. Characters with fun attributes to fight I'll be sure to buff extra hard, because then the most common characters are ones that are fun to fight. That's why I didn't buff the zoners as hard as the rushdowns, for example. It was hard though because I'm still trying to make every character a top tier. I don't have as many obscure Kong costumes to highlight, but I do like this DKC cartoon reference, so that should come with. I replaced Donkey Kong's side taunt because it was lame. Now he gently blows at you like a macho gorilla would. Remember that mechanic? That was weird and tedious. Seriously, DKC Returns, why did you do that? Anyway, I like having this as his side taunt because of the windbox shenanigans. Also, just blowing in someone's face is a funny taunt. Donkey Kong can now wall cling and wall jump. Because he lives in a jungle and climbs on things all day, he can grip a stupid wall. He has a new ledge grab animation where he hangs with one hand. This helps a lot, and he's definitely strong enough to do that, so I don't know why he needs two hands. DK has much better run speed now. He runs faster than Pikachu, but not as fast as Yoshi. His walk speed is also massively improved. All quadrupeds get amazing walk speeds, as a general rule of thumb. DK has a slightly lower short hop as well. Onto grounded normals where we have Jab. Jab 1 and 2 have less end lag. I lowered end lag on Jab 1 for mix-up purposes. He can now use it to box and poke in close quarters with relative safety. I moved DK's headbutt side B to his forward tilt. It's a bit faster, and on top of having super armor and being able to parry, if it hits an aerial opponent, it is a spike. His old forward tilt was basically just a worse version of down tilt. This new one gives him a lot of utility. Up tilt is stronger and is finally safe on hit. The late hitbox has reduced knockback, but tons of hits done. Down tilt is the slouch slap still. Down tilt will always trip the opponent if you hit with the hand, which is a huge deal. DK's dash attack gets a lot of things, like a huge hitbox that covers his whole body. DK's dash attack loses some of its kill power, but now it can go off of edges, and it gains a massive momentum boost after hitting someone. You can cancel the move into a jump on hit for great combo potential. F smash has less end lag. Up smash is also faster. Down smash buries and semi-spikes aerial opponents. Down smash has more range as well. Pivot grab has increased range. Down throw has much higher startup. Down throw is noticeably more useful. He slams you into the ground with his palm instead of bouncing you. At low percent, it forces people to lay down like Snake's down throw, and at high percent, it starts to bury. It has a lower bury time than K Rool, so it's more like Banjo's. DK's new F throw is now his cargo F throw, but stronger. Why did I get rid of cargo hold? Because now cargo hold is up throw. Cargo hold is much easier to break out of. DK can press Z to grab mid-air. Unlike his grounded grab, this one has 4 extra frames of startup and end lag, and doesn't have the ability to pummel. It only gives you cargo options. For instance, air grabbing and then pressing up will always result in a cargo up throw. Cargo F throw was changed to now be based off of his barrel throwing animation. It sends at a much lower angle. Cargo up throw has less knockback. So if you don't want to taste the ding dong, you better take advantage of the increased DI ranges. Cargo down throw is brand new. Donkey Kong front flips and throws you down as hard as he can. It only works in midair, but this move kills really early and could single-handedly make DK a top tier. It's without a doubt his most broken move, so I hope you're ready to get dunked on. Neutral air comes out on frame 7. Nair has less landing lag, too. Fair gets auto-cancelled if you land before the hit comes out. This is great, because if you do it right in front of someone, they'll obviously shield, so you can just fast fall and then grab them. Fair is much stronger and has more landing lag if you don't auto-cancel it. Fair has a bigger spike hitbox, but the sour hitbox is still there. Up air has a bigger hitbox so that he can easily hit grounded opponents, and it has more intangibility covering his whole head. Dare is faster but weaker. Dare auto-cancels in a short hop, and Dare no longer has a sour spot. On to the special moves, we start with Shield Special, where Shield Special is now Grounded Spinning Kong. Grounded Spinning Kong has been buffed quite a lot. It has frame 1 super armor and destroys projectiles. Now, does this mean that I got rid of Up B? Oh, who knows? Neutral B is now the coconut gun. If you couldn't guess, it charges up and fires in spurts. It takes much longer to charge than Diddy's, and it shoots at a higher angle. It's like having 3 to 5 smaller Bowser Jr. cannonballs coming at you. So if it shoots ya, it's gonna hurt. DK can't store the charge, but he can cancel it with shield, very similar to Diddy Kong. He can also move left and right or jump while charging it like DDD's Jet Hammer. The end lag after firing it isn't as harsh as you'd expect, but the startup is a problem. Side B. Because he's a grappler, he needs a way to get grabs, and the best way to do that is to force them to shield. The best way for DK to do that is with a slow-moving projectile, and that's what Side B is.
He has 2 projectiles? Wouldn't that make him a zoner?
Kinda, but not really. These projectiles aren't exactly the best at camping. Neutral B is a slow anti-air, and Side B just can't camp because it's not safe at all. So I think that you'll never really get timed out by a DK. Just one would be ineffective, and King K. Rool is proof of that. So, if the opponent only worries about one option, they can just jump over it and they don't have to shield. DK can cover the air with Coconut Gun and force them into shield with his Side B. Now, we'll get into what that is, because Side B has DK pull up a barrel and gently roll it forward like his grandpa. At first, this doesn't really look like something he would do in a real fight, but no, he does this all the time in Donkey Kong Country. He just likes barrels. Anyway, Side B is pretty slow and isn't safe even at mid-range. If it falls over an edge, or a platform or anything like that, it moves straight down until it's touching the floor. When it touches the floor, it starts rolling the opposite direction. This gives it a boomerang-like quality on platform stages. I mentioned before how it moves slowly. That's so DK can go in front of the barrel and do things independently. Well, one extra fun fact is that DK is one of the only characters that can jump while holding heavy objects. I decided to expand on this so that he can also double jump, Z-drop, and directionally throw items. The only other characters that can do this are Bowser, Ganondorf, K. Rool, and an unnamed new character I'm adding in Melee. Anyway, if you couldn't see it coming, DK can grab the barrel again and use it as an item. The barrels break in one hit if DK smashes it on an opponent, so he doesn't get any re-grab shenanigans, because that's Diddy's thing. It also breaks when getting hit with a strong move like a smash attack. If broken by the opponent, the barrels always drop bananas that heal for 5%. And similar to Pac-Man, when a barrel is in your hand, you can Side B that barrel, which has less end lag than a normal Side B, which that's a cool strategy to do. Now that you have all this information, you can kind of see where I was going with the 2 projectiles. Both of them are too slow to zone, but when used together, they can often confirm into a grab. Donkey Kong grabs a barrel, shoots some coconuts, then the coconuts will prevent the opponent from approaching from above. Then, he throws a slow Side B, which forces them to shield or smash attack the barrel, thus confirming the grab. Donkey Kong should have a new up B, too, just in case they decide to bring in Dixie Kong. I really want them to do that. His new up B is a blast barrel. He hops in a barrel and the barrel spins around 3 times. Pressing A or B allows him to get shot powerfully in the direction you choose. After the 3rd spin, the barrel breaks and puts you in freefall. Fortunately, you can't be hurt while in the barrel. So this up B is fantastic because it eliminates his 2 biggest weaknesses, being awful recovery and awful disadvantage state. Down B is the same. However, some necessary speed buffs allow it to be a highly useful combo starter. Now with 4 extra less frames of end lag, it's his best option at mid-range. However, it has less shield damage. Now we finally have his final smash. Now his final smash is roughly the same. It has a smaller hitbox though. It's got the same range that Giant Punch used to. As a trade-off for having low range, it's not only very strong, but also has a very quick charge rate. It can be held onto for 20 seconds without losing it. And this makes it very cool to end combos with, and yeah, no, it would just be very cool. It'd be a substitute for the Giant Punch that he lost. And that is not much to say, because his final smash does remain the same. So, I have to say, cool video, right? I agree. That's why I'm going to try even harder next time when we cover Link. He's a character that I was expecting a lot of changes from, and now I can deliver what I thought those changes would be. But as of now, DK is done. Tell me what you think. I think I did a good job of retaining his grappler playstyle while still adding in lots of interesting changes. But, that's all. Have a good one, folks.